Picture a time when the fate of nations rested on royal marriages. A time when political alliances were forged, not in boardrooms but in bedchambers. This was the Tudor period, an era that spanned from 1485 to 1603, a time of grandeur, intrigue, and one king's notorious pursuit of marital bliss. Enter the world of Henry VIII, the infamous Tudor king who ruled England from 1509 to 1547, a man whose 6 marriages became as legendary as his reign. Our journey begins with Catherine of Aragon, a Spanish princess who first married Henry's elder brother, Arthur. Upon Arthur's untimely death, Catherine became Henry's wife and queen in 1509. Their marriage lasted 24 years, the longest of all his marriages. Catherine was a deeply religious woman and a popular queen, but her inability to produce a male heir led to the end of their marriage. She bore Henry a daughter, the future Queen Mary I. But in Henry's eyes, this was not enough. Next came Anne Boleyn, a lady-in-waiting to Queen Catherine. Her marriage to Henry in 1533 sparked a religious revolution, leading to England's break from the Catholic Church. Anne was vivacious, intelligent, and she gave birth to one of England's greatest monarchs, Queen Elizabeth I. Yet accusations of adultery and witchcraft led to her tragic end on the executioner's block in 1536. A mere 11 days after Anne's execution, Jane Seymour became Henry's 3rd wife. Jane was a gentle and submissive woman, and she finally gave Henry what he most desired, a son, Edward. But her triumph was short-lived. Jane died just 12 days after giving birth to Edward, leaving a heartbroken Henry to mourn her as his true wife. Anne of Cleves, Henry's 4th wife, was a political match. The marriage in 1540 was intended to form an alliance with Germany. But Henry found Anne physically unattractive, and their marriage was annulled after just 6 months. They remained friends, however, and Anne was known as the king's beloved sister. Catherine Howard, the 5th wife, was a young and vivacious cousin of Anne Boleyn. She married Henry in 1540, when she was possibly around 19, and he was 49. But her past and indiscretions caught up with her. Accused of adultery, Catherine met the same fate as her cousin Anne, on the scaffold in 1542. Lastly, Catherine Parr became Henry's 6th and final wife in 1543. She was twice widowed and more of a nurse to the aging king than a wife. An intellectual woman, Catherine was instrumental in reconciling Henry with his 2 daughters, Mary and Elizabeth. After Henry's death in 1547, Catherine married for the 4th time but died shortly after due to complications in childbirth. In the grand tapestry of history, the 6 wives of Henry VIII stand out not just as queens, but as women who loved, suffered, and survived in a time of unparalleled change. Their stories are a testament to the human spirit, a reminder of the power of resilience, and an enduring legacy of a king's quest for an heir.